That was an interesting way to start the show.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah. One by one, two by two, days go by and I'm still missing you. Know I'm supposed to be getting it together. It was cold out here and all this bad weather. I don't mind thunder and lightning, but a love like ours is surely more frightening. Just seems like nothing is gonna get better. If I keep standing out here in all this bad weather. Tides will pour and the rain will fall. They ain't always dry up against this wall. She broke my heart. Oh, I know I let her. Now I gotta get out of all this bad weather. Bad weather. If I don't wake up, this storm won't break up, and the clear blue sky will pass me by, and this could be my last forecast. No more waiting for the sky to turn blue. No more chasing bad girls like you. No more writing love letter. No more getting stuck out in all this bad weather. Bad weather. It's cold out here and all this bad weather. I gotta get out of all that bad weather. Bad weather. It's cold out here. Thank you very much.
I think we talked a bit too much last night, so we're going to curb the chat a little bit tonight and just try and play a bit more music. I lived in Texas for a number of years. I lived in Austin and kind of around just outside Austin.
Hey, I thought you were going to not chat. Oh, just...
Oh, damn. Yeah. Let's talk about my attention span. It was one of my more prolific periods, and I'll play you a song from the Austin years. It's called Southern Wind.
Well, over yonder as the crow flies, just blow, you southern breezes blow. Now you see that house upon the hillside, I'll blow, you southern breezes blow. Well, they get wind and they get rainfall, they got hardened in the long haul, they got love between those four walls. Just blow, you southern breezes blow. So you think the Lord lives in your cities? Well, blow, you southern breezes blow. I bet he did not tell you that, now did he? I blow, you southern breezes blow. He used to be there, now he's gone. He's out on Highway 21. He's got everything he wants. Just blow, you southern breezes blow. You can blow me away like some ball of cotton. You can color me gone, not forgotten, no, not forgotten. Now you see my borderline career, just blow, you southern breezes blow. You know I bless the winds that blew me here. I blow, you southern breezes blow. Well, you can put me to the test, intimidate and second guess me. I'm so guilty I'd confess. Just blow, you southern breezes blow. You can blow me away like some ball of cotton. You can color me gone, not forgotten, no, not forgotten. There's a gift that keeps on giving to me. Just blow, you southern breezes, blow. That stubborn streak that runs right through me. I blow, you southern breezes, blow. Compassion, he's a friend of mine. He sets me right from time to time on days when I turn colorblind. Just blow, you southern breezes, blow. On the road, you know I miss you. I get down on my knees and kiss you. All of that and more I wish you'd just blow, you southern breezes, blow. I blow, you southern breezes, blow. Just blow, you southern breezes, blow.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So we're going to play old songs and new songs. This is my newest, this is the most recent song I wrote. And so for, I think everybody this last couple of years has been either difficult or at the very least odd. And for musicians who, I mean, of our age, I have been, and Iain and Dan Navarro, and we've been playing for over 40 years every week of our lives. I mean, you know, at one time I had a motorcycle crash, I couldn't play for a month, and that's about it. So to have 2 years where we didn't really play was for everyone, from our friends who are huge to people who just play in bars. It was a very strange time. And for some people, it sort of ended their career. I know I talked to David Crosby recently, and he turned 80 during this thing, and he said, I think I'm done performing. I'm just going to record. And we were set to go out and play right before it happened. So anyway, that story is really, see that, he's not going to talk tonight, but I am. This is a song that...
I didn't say anything.
I think a lot of people did get very creative during this time, and we didn't have much choice. And this is the song that came out of the 2 years thinking about difficult times and what's the solution. It's been a long, long year. Been through some hard times. Said goodbye to friends. Had some trouble on my mind. I think I saw a light, a castle in the sky. I think I saw my life pass me by. What can you do when you lose your way and lose your point of view? What can you do when your heart is closed and your truth is no longer true? Well, you can climb up a hill, You can float down a stream. You can pick up your guitar and believe in your dream. You can howl at the moon with the wind at your back and feel the first drops of rain when the sky turns black. Putting my money in the bank. I built a house on the hill. Got myself a wife, but I don't have her still. I've sailed an ocean or two. I've been to Rome and Paris, France. And after all that I've been through, I may not get a second chance. What can you do when you lose your way and lose your point of view? What can you do when your heart is closed and your truth is no longer true? Well, you can drink a fine wine, you can sing an old song, you can make your mistakes till you know right from wrong, and you can howl at the moon with the wind at your back and feel the first drops of rain when the sky turns black. Thank you.
He's a good one. He's a good one. I think I'll let him keep playing with me. He knows I'm joking, don't you?
What?
Nothing. Matthew's Southern Comfort began in 1970 in England, and it all happened very quickly. It was just a flurry of music and changes of band members, and a lot of stuff happened in a year. And then it all fell apart very quickly, and I never could quite figure out why. And when I moved to the Netherlands 20 years ago, I decided that I was going to try and figure it out. And I put together a new version of Matthew's Southern Comfort with all Dutch musicians. And since then, we've made 3 albums, and we've been playing out quite a lot. And I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying the band. So we're going to play you one of the more recent Matthew's Southern Comfort songs. It's the title of an album that we made about 5 years ago called Like a Radio. This is Like a Radio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I nearly fell down laughing
when they said she's like a saint. 'Cause she's a rock and roll survivor with all her cliches and her paint. Yeah, she's a righteous holy roller with a sweetness and a light. All she ever wants to do is whet your appetite until you can't do wrong for doing right. I know you tried your best to change her, but she's having none of that. She's never open to persuasion, and you cannot find the cracks. You think she's oh so incorruptible, such a positive delight. She's always out there fighting, fighting, fighting the good fight until you can't do wrong for doing right. She tried to run, but you won't let go. She leads you on like a gigolo. She fills you up until you overflow. Then she'll turn you down like a radio. Got a stain-proof reputation. It's like a fence around her heart, like she's saving for that perfect day when she'll play the perfect part. I to think you almost measured up to all she has in mind. She's got you hook, line, and sinker. She's got you almost, but not quite, until you can't do wrong for doing right. Yeah. Just forget her. Try to focus on the light. She's a permanent distraction, an emotional oversight. Yeah, she's Joan of Arc and Guinevere, all twisted into one. She's too good to be true, my friend. She just keeps you hanging on until you can't do right for doing wrong. She'll try to run, but you won't let go. She leads you on like a gigolo. She fills you up until you overflow. Then she'll turn you down like a radio. Turns you down like a radio, like a radio. She just turns you down like a radio, yeah, like a radio.
Thank you.
Great song. The only problem with that song is that young people don't know what a radio is.
Yeah, well, I can always change the lyrics.
Turns you on like a streaming service. Well, speaking of young people, fortunately, I don't see any of them here. We're all young at heart. But we do, I have to say, we've been doing, this is about our 5th out of 9 shows and something like that. And it's, if you guys don't come out to shows, musicians can't play. So we really want to make sure you know we really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
It was weird to, thank you. It was weird to not play for all that time, and it's a collaborative situation. So right before the pandemic, I finished a record, and the management had a plan, which was to release it in Japan, they got a 2-month exclusive, and then release it here. So we released it in Japan, and then thanks to a bat somewhere, the world shut down. So that record never came out here, and we'll probably we're going to probably wait till either late fall or even beginning of next year. But I do have bootleg copies of it. I'm very proud of the record. If you get it tonight, you'll have it before it even comes out, before it's even on the label.
Now that's a sales
don't tell
pitch.
them. This is the title song of that record. I'm looking at the sky, feeling kinda small. I'm looking at my life, make some sense of it all. Got my hands full of dirt, got my feet in a hole. Got my tools from the shed, and I'm digging out my soul. When there's nothing more to gain, nothing more to lose, trying to stay out of the rain, trying to keep up with the news. I'm looking for the truth, and I'm walking through these blues. I got some brand new shoes for walking through these blues. Let's find some high ground to watch the waters rise. Let's listen for the sound, hear the wind as she cries. When there's nothing more to gain and nothing more to lose, trying to stay out of the rain, trying to keep up with the news. I'm looking for the truth, and I'm walking through these blues. I got some brand new shoes for walking through these blues. I can see you in the shadow, but nothing looks the same. If I don't find my way home, I'm the only one to blame. 2, 3, 4. once had a true love knocking at my door. Her picture in a frame. I don't have that anymore. When there's nothing more to gain, nothing more to lose, trying to stay out of the rain, trying to keep up with the bad news. I'm looking for the truth, and I'm walking through these blues. Said I'm looking for the truth, and I'm walking through these blues. I got some brand new shoes for walking through these blues. For walking through these blues.
Walking through
in my brand new shoes.
In my brand new shoes.
We're all just walking through. We're all just walking through these blues. Thank you very much. These are all true stories, by the way.
Except this next one.
Except this next one, which we made up.
Total fabrication.
It made up the whole thing.
Steve and I, again, about 3 years ago, we did our last tour together, and we did a bit of songwriting while I was here, and we went back and looked at what we'd written, and a couple of them we thought were quite good, and so we we learned them, and we're going to play one of them for you now. It's difficult to remember where this song came from. I think Steve came up with the title, and we just kind of winged it from there. He said, put your cut capo on, and let's see if we can come up with something kind of with a modal sound. And
modal is kind of sort of Celtic-y, and it reminded me of. I was thinking of their band Fairport Convention, and I was which I was a fan of, and
Me too.
saying, let's write something that you guys would have played. And also thinking of all the incredible guitar playing of Richard Thompson, and trying to mix the two things together, and we came up with this little ditty here.
It's called the Santa Fe Line.
You just have to remember to put the guitar into the right things. That's the right thing. Smokestack Jack was no hero, born a simple man, raised in the foothills of New Mexico, a Bible in his hand.
His grandpa worked on the railroads. He made those engines hum, stoking the fire to a fine head of steam was all he'd ever done. And sunrise to sunrise,
sunset. Strangers come and then go. Pages are turning on the plains of New Mexico. Follow, follow, hear that steam whistle whine. Follow, follow, let's ride on the Santa Fe line. Come ride on the Santa Fe line. The tracks lay silently calling as far as the eye could see. But Jack turned his back on a big city life to raise a family.
And like his father before him, who cast his dreams away, Jack did time on that graveyard shift, and he never missed a day. And sunrise to sunset, strangers come and then go, and pages are turning on the plains of New Mexico. Follow, follow, hear that steam whistle whine. Follow, follow, come ride on the Santa Fe line. Come ride on the Santa Fe line. Time slipped by in a heartbeat as he watched his children grow. Two fine boys with a fire in their eyes, and Smokestack let them go. 'Cause Smokestack Jack was no hero, he lived an honest life. And he walked down to that depot at noon to kiss those boys goodbye as they rode down that Santa Fe line. Follow, follow, hear that steam whistle whine. Follow, follow, let's ride on the Santa Fe line. Come ride on the Santa Fe line. Let's ride on the Santa Fe line.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So you think we have a future? Yeah. I tell people my future's behind me. I'm going to play you another modern MSC song. It's a song from our last album, and one of my favorites. It's a song called Rider's Rain. I'll check my tuning too. Sounds okay, does it?
It's good enough for jazz.
If only we knew how to play it.
Jazz is like this.
Okay, I can do that.
Now back to real music. No, the jazz is real music. We love jazz. But
Who was it said jazz is an accident waiting to happen?
someone else said,
Was it?
he said, I play jazz because I'm afraid of crowds.
I like it. He was here in this spot. We hung up that portrait that I'd forgot, of a time and a place that's already been and gone. And I found your last note, a waste of good time and space you wrote, but the truth I'd forgot, and now it's already washed away. It's a little bit faded now, a little bit tainted too. I'm a little bit jaded now, but I'm alright as rain. Alright as rain, so right as rain. At the heart of it all was the shimmering silence that I recall as you race in the hole, but you already played that hand. And from a room painted green came the deepest of blues we'd ever seen. Photographs of my life, and all shot in black and white. It's a little bit quieter now, a little bit lighter too. I'm a little bit wiser now, but I'm alright as rain. Alright as rain. I'm so right as rain.
punched a hole in my life. But nobody's right and no one's wrong, and I forget how that goes. But you already know my song. It's a little bit faded now, a little bit tainted too, a little bit shaded now. I'm a little bit lighter too, and I'm alright as rain, alright as rain. I'm so right as rain.
Thank you. Steve and I are very different songwriters, but for some reason there's a real cohesiveness in what we do together. I'm very happy about that.
Could be because we're both old.
You speak for yourself.
So,
You think that's it, do you?
yeah, you know how when people get older, they start looking alike. When couples, I think when musicians get older, they start sounding like it's more compatible.
Yeah, maybe.
So, so as I'm sure most people or everybody here knows that Iain first real claim to fame in the Bays was in that beautiful band Fairport Convention with Richard Thompson, and so that's how I first knew of him. And then Matthew Southern Comfort, and then Plain Song. So we have different configurations. I had a band for many years called Little Blue. I met Dan when I was doing that.
But you're famous now.
Yeah. And now, so I have another project called The Immediate Family. Some of you heard
I
it.
told you.
Wow. So
They
that's
all know
it's about, I think we're just about to go into our 5th year, and it's myself and 4 guys who played most of the records that we all own. And that's Danny Korchmar, Waddy Wachtel, Leland Sklar, and Russ Kunkel, and myself. And
4 nobodies.
so it's a very exciting thing to be part of, and we do about half of the music is the hit songs that they wrote, produced, played on, and the other half is new stuff that we're writing, which makes it fun for us, and I think fun for the audience as well. This is a song that, and then we also, what we do is, because we've evolved as a band, when we play together, a certain sound happens. This is a song that I had on a solo record of mine about, I don't know, maybe it was 10 years ago already now. And we started playing it with the Immediate Family, and it changed enough that we recut it and put it on one of our new EPs. Now, EP, we're not supposed to talk too much. It means extra long play or something.
Extended
play,
player.
which makes no sense because an EP is shorter than an LP, which is long play.
Go figure. Blame those hippies in the 60s for that.
Anyway, this was on an extended play 6-song record of Immediate Family. where the lamps are low, all down my street. Moon in the crack, boots on my feet. I walk to Main, close to the wall. Jimmy closing down, he yells last call. 3:45 coming through. I got to stop thinking about you. About you. The clock is ticking.
Clock is ticking.
The time ain't right.
The time ain't right.
No one's talking in the middle of the night. I lose your number, forget your name. Oh, I lose myself when I play this game. 3:45 coming through. I got to stop thinking about you. About you. Screeching, a hound dog weeps. My bones are tired, but I cannot sleep. My ears start to ring when the diesel hums. Oh, just a few more hours till the morning comes. 3:45 coming through. I got to stop thinking about you. About you. I take a breath. 2 years go by.
2 years go by.
Everything changes. Everything dies. I get caught up in yesterday. Oh, maybe tomorrow it'll fade away. 3:45 coming through. I got to stop thinking about you. 3:45 coming through. Got to stop thinking. Yeah, I got to stop thinking. Well, I got to stop thinking about you. Whatever I do, oh, I stop thinking. What?
Want to work on that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let me tune up and we'll do that.
Is that what you had planned?
That's it. I don't make plans.
Okay. It's good to know. We're going to play you another song that we wrote together. Again, it's 3 years ago when we did this. Navarro, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Dan? By the way, that's Dan Navarro over there, who's making all the noise. One of my favorite people and favorite songwriters. As a matter of fact, Dan is why I met Iain, because Dan had a radio interview thingy, and
Yeah,
I played with Dan
Folklines.
often and produced one of his records, and we were on it, and the other bill was playing song, the other people on the bill, and Iain just told me to keep playing.
Don't take your guitar off. Stay there. We're coming.
One, two, three, four. Eyes fixed straight ahead in the pale blue TV light. Why do I do this to myself? It don't feel right. How did I get here? Can someone please explain? They tell me I'm not strong enough again and again and again. It can be a real drag in a world gone mad. Major to minor keeps the blues away. Sometimes you got to sing when there's nothing left to say. Searching for the truth can be like howling at the moon. I can find the harmony if I don't give up too soon. I guess the blues ain't bad in a world gone mad. Oh, in a world gone mad.
Has the world gone mad?
You're the one I call when you least expect me to. And when the darkness falls and the light cannot get through, when I can't find direction and all I want to do is hide, you are my reflection. Won't you let me be your ride? 'Cause you're the best I've had in a world gone mad. Yeah, you're the best I've had in a world gone mad. A world gone mad.
Has the world gone mad?
Yeah, the world's gone mad.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
change guitars.
Yeah. Unless you do one next.
Huh?
Unless you want to do one next.
That's good.
Okay. Then I will. I'm going to play you another one of my Texas songs. It was written during a quiet moment of reflection. And it was also written after a period, quite a long period actually, about a year, when I think all songwriters go through it. I just couldn't write a song. And, you know, it's one of those perpetual things. The harder you try, the less comes out of it. And eventually a friend of mine brought me one of these things. It's a little 4-string capo. I'd never seen one before. And
for those of you who aren't English, it's a capo. Is it really?
Okay. Which is an abbreviation for capodextra.
Wow, see?
Yeah, see?
If I hang out with him, I'm going to
Stick
learn
with the
some,
Englishman,
I'm
you
gonna
learn
some
shit. Yes, capodextra. So I put this thing on my guitar, and it gives you that open tuning kind of feel. And well, to make a long story not quite so long, out popped a song.
God looked down, said, Holy Moses, what is this? He does not do a thing for my own godliness. I gave him all they needed. They took my only son. God looked down, said, Holy Christ, what in my name have I done? Well, God looked down, said, cancel all my interviews. And Thomas said, old man, who are you talking to? I know they pick on one another, but I doubt they'll turn on you. God looked down, said, Holy Christ, what in my name shall I do? When God looked on Los Angeles, what did he see? He saw a city built on artifice and energy. He said, I cannot blame them. The fault must lie in me. God looked down, said, Holy Christ, what must be, must be. But there's cracks in that mirror now. There's cracks in that mirror now. It came without warning, not even a clue. Deja vu. Well, God looked down and said, Holy Mother, what a mess. The world is torn apart through my creativeness. Now they fight on every grievance, and they'll fight forevermore. God looked down, said, Holy Christ, what do they need me for? And who said John F. Kennedy would never do? And who looked on while Mama popped a pill or two? And who gave Jackie Robinson that follow through? Yeah, and who said, Brother Judas, I know it was you. It was you. God looked down, said, Holy Moses, what is this? He does not do a thing for my own godliness. I gave him all he needed, still they took my only son. God looked down, said, Holy Christ, what in my name have I done? Yeah, God looked down, said, Holy Christ, what in my name have I done?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we have just a couple more for you. And again, definitely want to thank Bernie and his beautiful new family for putting up with the musicians. It's just a thankless task, I think. I'm going to switch guitars.
Yeah, you got another good room, Bernie, wherever you are.
He's back there.
You're very welcome. Thank you. We played in Stockton last night. Yeah, it was a hell of a drive. And we drove up from Delray, where Steve lives, all the way up to Stockton, and they did give us a nice hotel, and it was a great venue. It was in a museum, a place called the Hagen Museum in Stockton, really beautiful place, and a room that just gives and gives and gives, really big hard walls and hard ceilings, and everything kind of comes back and swirls around, and yeah. And then we got up this morning and drove another 5.5 hours, and here we are. Hey, we're kids, you know. We can do that stuff. What are you going to play? Okay.
So this next song is a sort of an homage to ourselves and the things that we promise ourselves sometimes on New Year's Eve and sometimes throughout the year that we're going to do. And
Yeah.
sometimes we do them,
Mostly
sometimes
we
we
don't.
Well, I'm not gonna drink too much cherry wine and feel like shit the whole next day. I won't buy that sharp new suit just to kiss all my money away. I'm not gonna watch the cable news just to hear the lies they tell. And I'm never gonna fall for another gypsy woman so she can put me under her spell. And I'm not gonna write another song about you until I do. Until I do. I won't complain about the cards that were dealt. It was just a little sleight of hand. I went looking for the Jack of Hearts and a better place to stand. No more little white pills to ease my troubled mind, take away the pain. No more dusting off my boots just to stand out in the rain. And I'm not gonna write another song about you. About you until I do. I do. It's a revolution. All my resolutions, the ones I can keep, the ones I dream of in my sleep, the ones I know I'll never do, the ones that concern me and you. It's really all the same. There are no rules in this game. Well, I'm not gonna write another letter to the editor that no one will ever read. I won't take pleasure from another new treasure that I don't really need. Won't waste my time in the checkout line just to get the deal of the day. And I won't back down from the players and naysayers who try to get in my way. And I'm not gonna write another song about you. No, I'm not gonna write another song about you. About you. Until I do. Until I do. I'm not gonna write another song about you until I do. I'm not even gonna think about you until I do. Until I do. Thank you so much. My name is Steve Postell, by the way. This is Iain Matthews with 2 T's. I have 2 L's, he has 2 T's.
That's right. 2 T's, Bernie. 2 T's.
We do have CDs on sale for $10. Last night they were $10, but today they're on sale for $10.
Yeah.
And we appreciate, as I said, as I keep saying, but I mean it, that you came out tonight.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Play one more song?
One more song, I think. One of mine. Another Texas song. How about that? It's not about Texas. It's about 3 of my influences, my musical influences. I didn't really come the route you think I would have done. I wasn't necessarily influenced by singer-songwriters. I was more influenced by performers. And this song is about 3 of those performers. Each song is about someone different, and I don't actually name them in the song. I just kind of dance around it and hint at who they are, and sort of like a little musical quiz, really. Yeah. It's a song called Funk and Fire. It's New Year's morning, 1953, and a hard rain's been pounding down on Franklin, Tennessee. Well, what's your name, boy? Say now, is that a fact? Well, you know you've got no business in your daddy's Cadillac. And you know you've got no business in that mansion on the hill. 'Cause you're not your daddy, boy, and you know you never will be. 'Cause he was funk and fire, yeah, he was funk and fire, pure he was. Funk and fire, now he's gone, gone, gone. He's gone with the wind. Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 ooh. 1967. Just imagine, if you will, there's a wild man dressed in velvet, and he's looking like a fool on a hill, with no expectations and not a moment too soon. We were all along that watchtower, yeah. We were all there in that room, we were all there. Well, who did you talk to? Tell me, how much did you hear? 'Cause you know they say when you remember, it just proves you were not there with all that funk and fire, yeah, he was funk and fire, pure he was funk and fire, now he's gone, gone, gone. He's gone with the wind. He's gone with the wind. Yeah.
San Francisco, confusion by the bay. We were picking up resistance from 3,000 miles away when she said, Lord, won't you buy me? Won't you buy me that Mercedes-Benz? She said, Lord, stand by me while I lose my innocence. And she said, I can't see my future, and I despise my past, and I'm watching her crumble through my magnifying glass with all that funk and fire. Yeah, she was funk and fire, pure she was. Funk and fire, now she's gone, gone, gone. Funk and fire, Lord. Funk and fire, pure. Funk and fire, now it's gone, gone, gone. It's gone with the wind. All that funk and fire, all that funk and fire, it's all gone, 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 yeah.
Thank you all so much.
Steve Postell.
And Iain Matthews. We appreciate you coming out.
Thank you very much. Thank you.